Well, good afternoon. Typically we don't get crowds like this for press conferences that I do, but this is a welcome exception to that. I know it's fueled by the anticipation, the long anticipation of what the new arena will be called, what it will be named. There's been a lot of speculation and conjecture. People give me a few recommendations, some I share with you, some I probably couldn't, but in the end, we are thrilled with the naming sponsor for the new Evansville arena. It's my pleasure, without further ado, to announce the new Evansville arena will hereafter be known as the Ford Center. The Tri-State Ford dealers have acquired the naming rights and will pay the city more than $4.2 million over the next 10 years for the right, for the privilege to have their name attached to this facility. When you think about it, for a global company like Ford, taking interest in Evansville, make a marketing investment in Evansville, and consider that it's money well spent, well, that speaks volumes about not just the facility, but frankly about the entire community. That we're up and comers. Evansville's the place to be. That a company like Ford wants to attach their brand, their name to us, all of us here in Evansville. And that gives me great pride as mayor of the city. Obviously, we couldn't anticipate, predict what kind of response we'd receive when we put feelers out for the naming rights, especially in the current economic climate. So this deal, over $4.2 million over 10 years, really is a big deal. We're thrilled. With more than 300,000 people expected to go through these doors in the first years alone. U of E basketball, Iceman hockey, concerts, family entertainment, community events, and more, on top of the thousands of people who will walk or drive by the Ford Center on a regular basis. Tri-State Ford dealers will surely be getting their money's worth. That 300,000 people attending this facility will continue year after year and will grow. The naming rights agreement will be presented to the Evansville Redevelopment Commission on September 7th for their consideration and approval. There will be additional terms of the agreement that will be fleshed out between now and then, the ERC's approval. We are thrilled to be able to make this announcement today. There are a lot of folks that are involved in this decision and making this possible. Hats off to VenueWorks, particularly Steve Peters and Scott Schernicke. Appreciate your commitment and the great work you're doing. The Tri-State Ford dealers and everyone else, including John Kish and others who made this deal possible. And now I'd like to introduce Michael Daniel to speak on behalf of the Tri-State Ford dealers. Michael? Thank you.
The Ford Dealer Advertising Fund is proud to sponsor the new Ford Center. The Ford Center is the latest in technology and design, just like the new Ford product. The new Ford Center will not only bring Tri-State area together, but it will bring friends and families together for entertainment, sporting events, creating a greater bond in our community. The Tri-State Ford dealers are proud of all of our accomplishments, including the hundreds of people who we employ and the hundreds of charities that we give to every year. We're proud of the taxes we pay going toward the betterment of our communities and the betterment of our schools. Ford is about families at work and at play. Every Ford dealership in the tri-state area is family owned, and so is the Ford Motor Company. The Ford family and the dealers are proud to put their name on every product and service they sell, and we're proud to put our name on the Ford Center. Thank you.
We'd be happy to entertain any questions.
Mayor, in addition to the revenue considerations, why Ford as against other possible names?
Well, first, of course, is that Ford expressed an interest. and we worked diligently with them over the last 6 months or so to secure this contract, this deal, for them to place their name on the new facility. But when you think about the brand itself, I mean, it's obviously a very positive name. It's a global enterprise. They sell cars throughout the world, and for them to fix their name, this new arena in Evansville, I just think speaks volumes about how far our community has come in the last 8 years. And so I'm very excited about Ford's interest and what that means for our community.